Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's K-Wing here, and I'm here at Ronimo Games, and we're checking out
Swords and Soldiers 2 on the Wii U. My name is Koen Gabriels. I've done the animation for the game.
And he will be providing the colorful commentary for this episode.
All right, let's have fun. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
We've also gone for a much more mature style of level design and a little bit more mature style of humor, where we kind of just wanted to up the age group just a bit, have it be so that we could still find it really cool ourselves. Regarding art style, it's been influenced by French comics like Asterix and Obelix from, can't remember his name, I'm sorry. So it has a lot more detail, a lot more nice line art going for it. However, the gameplay in its essence is still very much familiar to the original. So you're going to have to build units, cast spells to support these units, and research in order to build new, get new units into the game. So right here you see your two basic workers. These are called Olgas. One of them is married to Redbeard himself, and she puts him in his place quite a couple of times. She's a sassy woman. She knows what she wants. These are her sisters who are gathering gold for you. You can build a new Olga. You currently enter the tech tree menu, actually, where you can see all the cool new units and spells you can research for this particular level. The ones in yellow are units, the ones in blue are spells, and the ones in copper are buildings. So, for units, we have the basic burly guy who's called the Clubman. He's like the Berserker in the first game, except this time he has a club because this is a golf course. We have a healer who's called the Meat Thrower. He will throw steak at your friends to heal them. And the Pig Rider, who's the guy with the big beard, he has a lightning attack which pierces units and lifesteals. He doesn't have a lot of health though, so you want to make sure, just like in the first game, to have a nice tactical lineup, because once you start building units, they'll start moving automatically. Alright, so you're now researching the Berserker and the Healer, which is the Clubman and the Healer, which is great. You can also support these guys by using spells, like for instance Lightning, which is a golden oldie, single target damage. By building, a heal or towers. That's a mana regeneration tower that you have selected currently, which allows you to play through this level in a much more spell-heavy fashion. All right. So what you might want to do is get a couple more Olgas out. You can have up to 6 in this particular version of the game. That increases your, gold yield, and that way you can build and research more units. You build more Olgas by going back out of the tech tree. So you hit B. You hold the trigger on the back, and then you point the left thumbstick in the to the Olga icon, the left one, and you hit A to confirm. However, because of course this is a Wii U exclusive, you can also just tap the screen because, we have a touchscreen, let's use it this way. We're really going for like you can play this without a television on kind of DRC interfacing, so that also younger children, while their parents are watching a game or doing something else, they're still able to just fully enjoy the game themselves on the tinier screen. Nice. All right, so you just got a healer out on his own, which might not be that good of an idea. He's going to probably get himself, killed. So if you quickly send one of the guys with the red beards, he's nice and strong, and he'll take the majority of the damage and make sure that, hopefully the healer survives. You can also heal him by using the same method as you did on the unit building, but then using the right trigger instead of the left one. There you go. So these are the demons, the tiny imp guys that are very happily, clubbing your Clubman. And Redbeard just found out that these demons are coming from a portal, apparently, that is a bit to the right. So because this is a demo build, we really tried to kind of capture the essence of Swords and Soldiers 2, which is, of course, base. You have a base, build guys, destroy the other person's base. But we really try to make every campaign level nice and interesting. So far, actually, the majority of the levels have been unique and interesting in various ways. And we are going to, but for those who prefer the, traditional RTS games, we introduced random encounters that you can where you can hone your skills and you can use your newly acquired units in a more traditional style RTS gameplay. So the guy you're currently destroying is a Naga. who, after being just, killed, will turn into a statue, which is kind of like a mini wall, enabling the enemy to gather behind him, damaging you while you can get to them, right? Oh, that guy.
My wife is better at strategy games.
You're doing good, you're doing good. You have the strong guy in the front now. You're getting a healer there. I suggest you just get another one. Yeah, exactly. And then you'll probably be able to make it. You can also still support these dudes with spells by using the right trigger instead of the left one. Or the one in the back. There you go. And then using the right thumbstick, or the left thumbstick, I'm sorry. Or just do that, yeah. Once a character can get healed, they'll actually have like an icon under their name. So they're full health now. If you let go, you'll see that there's an icon right there which you can tap to heal him. Oh. Awesome. There you go. Apparently it bugs out if you do this. Right, let's try it again. Wow. People use it everywhere. Okay. You can get out of the cast menu by hitting B. There you go. So that is our default guard tower that you're just researching. It is just like in the original, a tower that you can build on a build spot, which are tiny gray slabs, which you can see on the ground. You build an empty guard tower there, and the first ranged unit will occupy it, get increased range, increased damage, and will actually be able to support your guys just a bit better. You can also hit A to cast a spell. There you go. There you go. So unlike normal RTSs, over here, as you already saw, all of the units that you send out kind of do the bulk of the work for you. They automatically walk to the right, they'll encounter something and start beating it, basically, until either they're dead or it's dead. We did this so that you have a bit more, a bit less micromanagey style gameplay, and you have a bit more time to enjoy the ride. It's a bit easier to get into too, a bit more laid back. The only way that you can really directly influence gameplay is by using your spells. Okay, so you destroyed the portal, which is awesome. Now they're bringing out the big guns. Naturally. In the office, we call him Fluffy the Dragon.
Fluffy, huh?
Fluffy, yeah. However, Redbeard might not be too interested in defeating Fluffy just yet, because he saw a Bear Grylls. He wants some steak. So this is just a very tiny example of what kind of alternative missions we're going to offer you guys. I mean, there's going to be places where you'll be doing a ton of different things other than just destroying the enemy base. You're going to have to gather crates faster than the enemy. You're going to do, escort a single group of people. You're going to have to do tons of different things, which will never feel the same, which we really want to, throw you for a loop. Make sure the gameplay is interesting for every single level, because you really don't want to, play the same game over and over and over again. All right, so your meat throwers are about to get ready to toss some meat on the grill. There you go. Sadly though, this grilling might have attracted some unwanted attention, which you might want to get rid of. Which brings us to another new feature in Soldier Soldiers 2. It is a super unit. These are really big, tough guys, where you can only have one of. Each of the races is going to have a unique super unit. They have two modes, basically. One of them is like lots of damage mode, where you will be able to, just utterly destroy the enemy. They're really a big game changer. But they also have a utility toggle, which allows them to do something that will actually help your troops rather than just through damage. This one, for instance, will throw enemies over the front line, or allies over the front line of your enemy. Of course, aside from super units, we're once again bringing back super spells. This is a new Viking super spell. He's called Old Larry. He's a very big, burly Viking, and he likes punching stuff, as you will see momentarily. So you got 3 shots to do an uppercut, which will instantly kill anything you hit. which once again, really a game changer, really something that you can use to just get rid of the enemy opposition. However, getting free one-offs is we thought was kind of uninteresting. So we recently redesigned this spell to be a bit more mini-game-esque, basically, and that's something we're going for each of the super spells. O'Leary now works in the following manner. The point for you is to punch people. You get multiple punches, but the point is to kind of keep them in the air. So once you punch them, you only deal a bit of damage, but they fly off into the air and come back down. If you punch them then again, you'll deal more damage and more and more and more, which is a lot more interesting, a lot more satisfying to play than just, you know, oh, I get an I win button. Alright, so now you're starting to get a good push with, once again, a nice tactical lineup. So instead of strategically placing units because they keep walking, it's really up to the build order of the units yourselves. You need to make sure that the big guys are in the front and the healers are in the back. Sadly, you got killed. That's awesome.
I'm jealous of you because you get to play it. That's what I make this about. I'm like, I want to play it.
All right, nice. So the sheep rider in the back with this piercing lightning attack is going to be able to directly counter the kamikazes, which you saw on the barrels, by just immediately detonating them. Sadly, though, your berserker or your clubman was a bit too fast and got hit by it. But you're getting a good push going now. You'll survive this. So the Blizzard super spell that's being used, this Blizzard spell that's being used right now is just like in the original. Instead of slowing down units, it stuns them momentarily, which is great if you have a couple of units next to it to finish them off, but can also work against you because it will clump a whole bunch of units together and therefore making them stronger if you don't kill them before they get to you. Alright, here we go. This is the final push. Fluffy's gonna get it. Because Fluffy is a structure, we didn't want to make it too easy for you, so you can't damage him with spells. However, these clubmen will do just nicely. Awesome. Alright, so down he goes. Slowly but surely. Awesome.
Yay!
And if you you get your complimentary confetti. Unless it crashes. Victory, yay! All right, so thank you so much for playing the demo. I hope you enjoyed it.
It was fantastic. Thank you so much.